My name is Christy Moore. I'm principal at Lawrence County High School, along with my fellow principals, Miss Prince from Louisa East and Miss Bowen from Fallsburg Elementary. And we got together as a group and kind of discussed our problem of practice, and we realized that it's a common theme. So our problem of practice is, over the past few years, Lawrence County schools have focused on a variety of research-based instructional strategies and techniques. In the implementation of these strategies and techniques, our teachers are at various stages, ranging from the need for introduction to the need for refinement and sustainability.
As Ms. Moore has said, we work together collaboratively to come together with a theory of action. And your theory of action is actually on the back of your handout. What we said is our ultimate goal is to have engaged learners, accelerated students, transition-ready students, and lifelong learners. Through this, we will increase our MAP scores, improvement of our common assessment scores. We will utilize student voice data and implementation of student self-assessment. Now, we have several different levers with this. Our teachers will engage in different types of networking and micro-credentialing, and also their professional development will be tailored to their needs, because we have several different teachers at different levels, from very experienced teachers to brand new teachers. Principals also will participate in coaching protocols, and we will develop our facilitative coaching strategies. Our district is always supportive of us. We have data collection to drive instruction and personalization, and also our resource management through support of resource district teachers. Several community partners that is different in each school, where we are all from different backgrounds, high school, middle school, and elementary. We all have different resources that we pull based on our needs.
Last year, our district, we started implementing the gradual release model. And this is kind of going to be our go-to throughout this process. So for those that do not know what the gradual release model is, it's 4 phases. And when I say them, I know you'll be like, oh, yes, that's what that is. The first one, you have focus, guided, collaborative, and independent. And the thing is that each 4 of these phases are different. But the one thing that is common in each one of these is that formative assessment should be in each phase, and it looks differently in each phase. And so that's where we're going to kind of make our baby and make sure that our teachers know how to do formative assessment in each phase. And so that kind of leads us in. We broke our problem of practice into 2 different phases, and our first one is phase 1, and that's what Ms. Moore is going to discuss.
So the phase 1 of our problem of practice is a system of formative assessments which leads to personalized instruction was needed in our schools districts to ensure the success of our students, because all of our students have different needs and at different levels. So the phase 1, we're going to focus on those strategies, getting us the formative assessment strategies for our teachers.
You want to go ahead and talk about
Oh, yes. Thank you. So whenever we talk about that at the high school level, we have different strategies sometimes than we might use at the elementary level, because our students sometimes, high schoolers, sometimes they think things are not cool anymore once they get to the high school level. So what we're doing is, at PLCs, we are introducing a formative assessment strategy each week, so that the teachers can focus on that one strategy in all of the core areas, and you'll see that in every classroom throughout the week. And then the next week at PLC, we'll introduce a new strategy. So through our district resource teachers, they're bringing us strategies, and then teachers are also bringing strategies that they use in the classroom, because it's so important to have that teacher input and make them feel that ownership in this as well, because our teachers have to have buy-in into that process.
I have a K-8 school, so I'm going to focus more on the middle school part of it. And really, like she said, we're going to introduce formative assessments in PLC, but we're kind of going to make an instructional playbook. So at the end of this entire thing, we're going to have an instructional playbook of formative assessments in each phase for high school, for middle school, and for elementary. And that would be something that we're able to share with our teachers, other districts, and kind of make it their own. And that the formative assessments would follow along with each phase. And so that's what we would all do for high school, middle school, and elementary.
Together, we've decided that students or teachers benefit from this with the instructional playbook. Whenever you have a new teacher, sometimes we forget that they have not sat through the professional development that other teachers have had in the past. So this playbook will allow us to catch those teachers up to speed and also allow our experienced teachers to be more engaged and develop their skills that they have already known. At the elementary level, our students of course, are more engaging. Informative assessments, we use a lot of Kagan strategies, and our newer teachers are not familiar with those. So this playbook will allow them to go quickly and find strategies that they can use. We're also using a lot of peer mentoring, and teachers are observing other teachers who are already developed in that.